What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Piper Rockelle. Another one. Another one lost to the system, to social media, to the perverts, the creeps, the ones sitting behind the camera waiting for the freshly 18-year-olds. You have found you another victim, and the mom failed her. What am I talking about? Some of you might not. I'm glad you asked. Roll footage.
You remember Piper Rockelle, the girl who was in a documentary series on Netflix called Bad Influence, The Dark Side of Kidfluencing? Yeah, you know, the one whose mum was allegedly selling her underwear to fans who were grown men when she was a child, whose mum got her to talk on the phone as a child to a grown man who was basically buying them all this stuff on their wish list, whose mum got her to pose in short crop tops for the YouTube thumbnails and have a fake boyfriend and have like, oh, are we gonna kiss kind of content on their YouTube? Yeah, she's just started an OnlyFans and allegedly made almost $3 million in her first day at 18 years old. Now, I'm not judging her, right? Whatever. If she wants to do that consensually, that's absolutely fine. But it is so sad that this girl has been sexually objectified by her own mother and grown adult men on the internet since she was a literal child. She's been in the public eye since she was about 10, 11. Why are so many grown adult men wanting to sign up to her OnlyFans page when she's 18 years old? Have a think about that. And I've already seen on X multiple explicit deepfakes of.
I'm not even surprised. I'm not going to pause it again. I just want to get this out there, man. You are some of the worst, some of the scum of the earth. You grown ass men preying on these kids, man. I wish that there was a way that they could be all held accountable for what they click on and what they search for. Like there was a crime for it. Just even looking for it. Because when Cash Me Outside Girl hit 18, I did the same thing with her. Same thing with Sophie Rain. But y'all was already in my eyes looking at them before they turned legal. And there's so many of y'all out here that's on this type of shit. I can't believe the mom would have even consented to this, that she would have even put her out there in this type of lifestyle the way that she did. Absolutely horrible.
Of her fully nude videos, all of that claiming to be leaks. Like this probably was happening to her anyway, but like the fact that this is now heightened and people claiming this is her OF content, like one, I don't know who's managing her, if it's still her mum or what, but they should be all over that and getting it taken down. But these men are creeps. These men are creeps. And we need to have a bigger conversation about that. I have been researching explicit deepfake since around 2020, 2021. I made a documentary for BBC Three, which is still available on iPlayer, by the way, looking into this. And during that research for that film, I was on Discord chats and forums where I watched grown adult men count down the days until Millie Bobby Brown and Charlie D'Amelio were turning 18 so that they could then create explicit deepfakes of them without it being effectively child sexual abuse material. make of that what you will. Also on Mr. Deepfakes, which has now been shut down. Before it was shut down and I was doing my research on there, the most popular content on there, the number one most watched video was a teenage Jenna Ortega. The next few was Millie Bobby Brown as a teenager and Charlie D'Amelio. I will always go to bat saying that it is the men who we should be judging and shaming and not the women, the young women who are signing up or creating this kind of content, because what the fuck? But we can also judge her mum, by the way, because she's failed her.
We're going to judge the women too. All right, stop it. Just stop that shit. Ain't nobody tell them to go sell their bodies online for money. Ain't nobody tell them to get up there, open their legs up, and perform for a camera, and for a bunch of them same guys that you are claiming deserve the grunt of all of the scolding. Guess what? If the women didn't do it, they couldn't consume it. But there's a market for it. And it's easy. You don't have to do a lot. Of course, they're going to do it. Women like Rockelle, her mom, they're the problem. I don't know where her father is, but y'all should have kept her out of the spotlight. Some people should never be in front of a camera ever. This woman got over 1 billion likes and over like 13 million. I can't even remember the actual number. Millions of people following her. So she's gone from Netflix, YouTube, to selling her box online. And you want to solely put this on men? The reason why these women in this field survive and thrive is because of the man. I give you that. I will also concede to the fact that these fucking perverts, I say perverts, they should all be under the ground or in the prison. They should never be walking free amongst none of us. I give you that. So let's have the conversation. You want to have a conversation? Let's talk about shutting down all sex work. No more sex work. No more OnlyFans. No more brothels. No more skin TV on HBO and Cinemax. No more commercials with women in their bra and panties. No more sexualizing female artists. Let's just get rid of all of it. That way we won't have so many men straying off the course. And then on top of that, let's start holding these parents accountable for raising their kids to be so disenfranchised. Teaching them it's okay to be like this. It's okay to walk around your house in bra and panties when you got a whole husband here, or having sex with your uncle in the next room, and she think that make just hold all of these people accountable. The fact that this woman was able to make what 2 million, a million plus on the first date, it said all I need to know. That comes from every single guy in the world who is looking at little kids, that's been watching little kids, They have fetishes. They practice abominations that we don't even know about. And they are so confident because of they don't really get exposed. We don't really know who's behind the accounts other than the people who take in charge the credit cards, the ones that have the accounts and they manage the traffic that comes to the websites. Those are the people who know. But if we like put the spotlight on all of these men who be doing this or watching this shit, oh, it would be a different conversation. I I could only imagine how some of y'all would feel if you knew that this was your cousin, this is your father, your uncle that's doing this, that's watching this, that's whacking off to this. How would y'all feel if you knew this was your husband or your soon to be husband? Hell, it. I'm sure it's some women. But imagine if there's a way to actually put a spotlight on every single man who's actually consuming this. And then you dig deeper and you find out that they might have criminal history and all type of stuff attached to their name. But y'all don't want to have this conversation. Y'all say, well, shit, they want to do it. They want to do it. That's cool. That's their business until it's your child or someone you love that's in this spot. I don't care about how much money she's making. She's gonna regret it one way or another, sooner or later. All of it is sick. All of it is sad. But hey, y'all cool with it. It don't bother you, so I guess am I the only one that's bothered by this? I don't know. Y'all talk to me, man. How y'all feel about that?
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot who shies to talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour. And I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sign flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is getting plain if you get it messy.